Hey guys, this is AJ again. I'm sorry that I look kind of rough this morning. I basically just got up and did some laundry and I haven't been able to take a shower or anything, but I just kind of wanted to make this video, I guess, while the feeling that I have right now is still here. It's very kind of a hurt and angry feeling, and I'll tell you why. Yesterday, I had to go to the doctor's. My mom made an appointment for me to go, and for those of you who do know the story, basically over the summer my mom kicked me out for being gay, and she was basically like, I don't believe that you are living a good life. She was like, you're supposed to be with a man instead of a woman, all this other stuff basically. And so this summer has been a great big war kind of struggle for me, and so I thought we were kind of on good terms, and then came the hospital thing yesterday. I could tell she was embarrassed to be seen with me. She wouldn't walk next to me, she walked like behind me, and I would stop and I would wait for her, and then she would come up and then she would stop walking again, or she would go around and make it look like basically that we weren't together, like she was embarrassed to be seen with me. And so that was really hurtful. And then when we left, I thought everything was just kind of awkward and weird, and but I was like, because she told me before, she was like, show me in the Bible where it says that it's okay to be gay, where it's okay for you to like girls and everything. And so I told her, I was like, okay, I will write my argument, send me your questions or whatever, and I'll send them to you, because I'm someone who's studied the Bible and what people have said about it and everything for years. Like, it's not something that I just kind of know a few facts about. Like I know I'm not an expert at all, but I've learned a lot, and so I was willing to tell her about it. And then she sent me this email this morning, and I'm only going to read a little bit. I'm going to be reading kind of fast so I can get it all in. But she says, I was very hurt yesterday when I saw you, so I don't think I'll be returning to your college. I felt like you were throwing this whole thing in my face. I will send your money to you by mail this time. After that, you should open a bank account. On another note, if you move out, your insurance card is no longer valid, so make sure you save up enough money to pay for your tuition and books in January. You're only eligible for insurance if I'm your sponsor, and I can only be your sponsor if you are a full-time student and living with me. So we have until December to work it out. You do not live in a vacuum, and what you do affects people around you in a negative or positive light. I do not like the negativity that you are bringing into my life. I feel as if you are trying to force me to accept what God calls perverted, detestable, and worthy of death. It's not going to happen. And you are running in the wrong direction and separating yourself from the thing of God for what for you is some temporary illicit pleasure. You are an adult, and there is nothing I can do, but I will not support this by my actions or financially. I love you, and I pray daily that you will see what you are doing and turn around. As long as this is your appearance, basically this, I will not be seeing you. By the way, here are more scriptures for you to look at. And then she lists some more verses basically going against it. I saw this one video on YouTube. This guy, I forgot his name, might be Luan, I don't know. Basically where his mom was kind of doing the same thing. She sent him videos and stuff of like this preacher. And so I was really proud of him because he was able to just like laugh at it and be like, oh, you know, it's just a joke or whatever. But for me, I feel like I'm just not at that point yet, and it's still kind of just like really frustrating and everything, especially since this whole thing is like kind of new. And you know, and I feel like what my mom's saying is just not really, I don't know, like she's just not getting it. Like she's talking about how she doesn't want to see me again, and she said that I have until December because that's when I'm maybe moving in with a friend of mine, or a couple friends of mine. Their fourth roommate's moving out, and if she does, I will be taking her room, because I'll need somewhere to stay during the summer. And so she's saying that she was hurt when she saw me yesterday, and that I was throwing being gay in her face. And I'm assuming that she means that by wearing short hair and a guy's shirt, button-down shirt. It was actually the one I had in my video, because I made the last video because I made that right before I left. And so I don't really fully understand what she means by you're throwing this in my face, because it's not like I brought a girl home or like I started talking about how great it is to be gay and everything. Like, she's making it seem, and she's talking in the thing with my mom is she always plays a victim. Like, she's saying, oh, I was really hurt. Like, for instance, when we finally talked after she kicked me out, the only thing she cared about was the fact that she was hurt because I got kicked out. Not the fact that I was thrown out onto the street. Luckily, I had somewhere to go. And we actually got in a fight about that because she was talking about how she was hurt by me leaving, and I was just saying, well, you made me leave. You know, what if I didn't have anywhere to go? What if I was on the street and I got killed or raped or something, you know, happened to me? Or what if I just up and decided to commit suicide because I didn't have anywhere to go, you know? And so this entire time she's being the victim, basically. She's acting like I'm the one who's doing all this stuff, when in reality I'm still like me. You know, in fact, I feel like a better person. I feel like I'm stronger and more mature and everything. And I feel like I've gained a lot of like positive stuff. You know, yeah, I've had some heartbreaks with relationships in the past, but so what? Everyone does. You know, there hasn't been any big problem or anything. I didn't kiss a girl and get like I didn't get set on fire. You know, like, I just don't understand why it is that you know, that she's what it is that she's so upset about. I mean, I don't know. I just don't get it, and I probably never will. I know that she's a good mom overall. Of course, everyone has their drawbacks, and this is one of them. And you know, and it's not like I've thrown away religion, which is what she's trying to say, is that by choosing this like lifestyle that I've kicked God out of my life, I don't have morals and everything. When in reality, it's like I still have my morals. I still pray. I still read my Bible and everything. I don't go to church, but that's because the church that the church that I've been raised to are really, really conservative and just awful. Like the church that I used to go to is this little teeny church, and they've actually had a lot of trouble. Their church almost burned down to the ground last year, or I think it was a couple years ago actually. So it's like, what does that tell you? You know. For instance, there's this guy there who had lost his virginity or something. Like, the church that I went to said that you're not allowed to kiss before marriage, you're not allowed to have sex, you're not allowed to do any of that stuff. And so they found out that one of the guys there had lost his virginity, and he like felt bad about it and everything, and so he was like confessing it as I guess a sin. And rumor got around the church, and nobody would even talk to him anymore. You know, it's like, what kind of environment is that? Girls weren't allowed to wear pants. You had to wear skirts, which was like hell for me. And I would wear pants anyway, and I would just get in trouble for it because I was just like, this is ridiculous, you know. It's 20 degrees outside. I'm not going to wear a skirt. But basically, it's just, like, that's where I've been raised, and it's like, I don't want to go back to those kind of churches, you know. There is a church that I want to go to, but the problem is that it's kind of far from here. I think it's Myers Park Baptist, but they're about 30 to 45 minutes away, and I don't have a car, so that's the only reason why I don't go. So, you know, it's not like I've thrown everything away, you know, that I've been taught in the years. I still have that. But I talked to my grandmother today, and she kind of helped me feel better. And I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about what's happening there, because there's actually a big story behind that, but I don't want to take up too much time. So, yeah, it's kind of like an update about what happened yesterday. And basically, I won't be seeing my mom, I guess, ever again, or at least not for a long time, because I'm not planning to go out to the store and buy dresses and makeup and skirts and grow my hair really long and get extensions, because that's just not going to happen. I wouldn't have done that in the past when I had long hair, and I'm not going to do it now. So, you know, I don't really know what to do. I guess I'll just kind of keep pushing on, because I feel like that's really all I can do. I'll admit that I have considered suicide on multiple occasions, but now it's kind of just like, you know, I feel like this is the hand I've been dealt. And, you know, in my opinion, is that God wouldn't give me something that I couldn't handle. So I'm going to stick it out and just keep pushing forward, I guess. So wish me luck, and I will be making a new video some point this week. I don't really know when, I just know that I will. So I will see you guys then, and thank you for watching. Alright, bye.